Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot weekend reading. 18th and the 19th. So Virgo moon on Saturday, I think. Yeah, moving into a Libra moon, is that right? On Sunday. Yeah. Nice. So what we're going to be doing on Saturday then, am I going to be doing loads more clearing out of rooms and stuff? I've gone under beds. I know. I mean, that is... I've gone under the boy's bed with his permission. I know, I had to ask. I thought I better get clearance. Do you know what I mean? And surprisingly, I got it. And there was nothing, like, untoward. I know. What are teenagers doing these days? Imagine your mum or dad going under your bed when you were younger. You'd be like, no! No! There'd be all sorts of contraband and God knows what under there, I would hope. But no, it's easy breezy. So yeah, I've hoovered under beds. I've been dusting. Yeah, but it feels like it. And so we've got Virgo moon on Saturday. So, you know, time to do stuff like, and I bet you're doing this, Tracy, make your Christmas cake. You know, that sort of stuff. I might do that this year. I never do it, and I don't know if I'd eat it really, because I'm not a huge fan, but I love making it. I love baking, but just have to be so, like, you know, I'm trying not to eat too much sugar. And baking without sugar, when you don't like dates. Anywho. Oh, and by the way as well, you know Diablo peas everywhere. So I bought some of that feel away stuff, you know, like you plug them in. And they put like happy cat pheromones. So my other cats have all been going around going, yeah, love living here, man. Yes, the summer of love. They're all like that. And has it had any effect on Diablo? No. She's like, vroom, vroom. That coyote that used to be on Bugs Bunny. She's like that all the time. Except that when she stops, she goes, diddle-diddle-ps, diddle-diddle-ps. Like that. So anyway, I bought the feel away. The feel away is very expensive, and I thought I was doing very well, and I bought two, and I bought the spray. I know, I went for it. What did she do? Sitting in the living room thinking, I can really smell cat pee. She peed all over the feel away thing. So what you now have is warmed over cat pee emanating out into the room. Yeah. I think that's the ultimate in feline statements. So I'm taking her to the vet, which will just mean a huge bill and nothing will happen. But, yeah. Okay, so this is another reading where I've been into Tarot Cupboard and found a tarot that I can't identify, so anyone who can. It could be the Robin Wood Tarot, possibly, if my memory serves me right. It's small, and it's quite nice, actually. So I thought I'd get it out and use it. Pretty soon, we're going to be on to Halloween Tarot, aren't we? Yeah, because it's Halloween soon. Not that it means a lot, you know, when you're sort of grown-ass adult. The boy will probably do something big at uni, and they do a lot of dressing up at uni in the UK. So there'll be a lot of fancy dress, and no doubt I will get probably not even a phone call, it'll be a text. And it will just have an Amazon link, and it will say, Mum, can you order this? And it will be probably like 24 hours before he has to go to a party, and there'll be some sort of, I don't know, Breaking Bad outfit or something that will be about 50 quid. Probably that's what's coming to me. Anyway, ooh, pleased to see you back, Justice. What's the next one? Okay. Empress in reverse at the bottom, but it's not part of our reading, but it's in the wafty in the background, all right? Wafty in the background. A bit like my feel away thing, emanating that smell around the room. Justice, very, very nice to see it back. So that may be, is that 3 days in a row? We had it a couple of days ago. I love the Justice card. It's a great card to have in the pack. or on the table. It's, remember we were talking the other day about a fair wind? It's not the Wheel of Fortune, but it's like, it's not as jazzy as the Wheel of Fortune. If you imagine the Wheel of Fortune is more of like a casino wheel, anything can happen. You know, justice is more like the sword of truth. Truth will prevail. Justice will prevail. You know, a bit like the Latin things they have outside courts. You know, veritas and whatever it is that they have on the high courts and things like that. So think of us as in an era of truth, and when we move closer to Scorpio season, we're in Libra season at the moment as well, which is also justice, and a very nice season, Libra, because it's balanced. It's giving us an opportunity to know and to balance and to investigate and to think and to cleave to the truth. And I'm very happy about that, and I like it. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, sporting a haircut that I think I had for the first 9 years of my life. That is the mum's cutting it with a basin and the Radio Times is underneath and she's using the orange handled sewing scissors haircut. Isn't it? I know. There's all those school pictures with blunt, what they used to call it laughingly, a page boy cut. And this will be why, because that is a page boy, isn't it? So, okay, we have the page with the fish in a cup, which is very nice and all very Rider-Waitey. This is nice because it's a little chink of niceness. It can be someone paying it forward, someone asking you out, somebody being friendly, somebody offering assistance. It's nice. So let's just take it for what it is, and we like it. Then we get the Knight of Pentacles. What do you mean, my hat? Is that my fancy dress costume? This is actually a fur-lined hat. It's expedient in all circumstances, and actually, as you can see behind, if you turn it upside down or if you turn me upside down, you can plough a field with it. It's very practical. The Knight of Pentacles. So we know the Knight of Pentacles by now. We know he's sensible. We know he's practical. We know that this is telling us that we've had for the last few days in a row on the readings that this is not a time for flashiness. This is not a time, even though we have justice, it's not a time for, it's not a risk-taking time, you know, it's not a jazzy time, it's not flamboyant, it's shoulder, they call it shoulder to the wheel, isn't it? Shoulder to the wheel, my hat is my plough, and my promise is oak, you know? So this is hanging around with people who tell the truth, telling the truth ourselves, being a good witness to other people, you know, very sort of earthy type qualities. But with some air thrown in, we got the Page of Swords, and I like this. And it may just be the beginning of the truth about something, okay? So we're just at the beginning part of making sense of something, because pages are the beginnings of things. So thoughts starting to come into your head, words starting to happen, could even be text messages, bits and bobs of truth. Don't jump at it. Then the Hanged Man comes unstuck, so we have the Hanged Man in reverse, which I'm feeling kind of topsy-turvy about this. The Hanged Man is in reverse anyway, but then we get him in reverse, which normally means that things are going to happen quickly. I don't think so. I think it's quickly and then upside down, quickly then upside down. They're going to be up, they're going to be down, they're going to be all over the place. But you are taking a line through this, like a plumb line of truth. And that in mind, we've got the Ace of Swords at the end, which is swing up the crown chakra. This is the truth. I'm not going to make anything up. I'm not going to try and avoid this. I'm not going to try and be in denial. I'm going to press on through, and I'm going to put my shoulder to the plough, to the earth. What is the expression for that? You know what I mean. I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep the truth in mind at all times as my warrior, my beacon, my friend. There you go. Woof. I'll see you soon. Namaste.